got till it's gone. Hold it in the sun. All of the best yet to come. Hold it in the sun. Don't know what you got till it's gone. Hold it in the sun. All of the best yet to come. We'll throw it open, all the curtains wide. Not gonna miss a thing. Nothing's promised to you in this life, but it's there for us to take. So live well before we break. Warm nights, long drives, nothing here but moonlight. Raindrops on the red dust. It's never smelled so good. Lay by my side, keep your eyes wide. Watch all those shooting stars fly. It's after midnight, hold my head tight. We're so alive, just like fireflies in the shelter. All we need is love. All we need is love in the shelter. All we need is love. All we need is love. Sunrise in our eyes, so sweet to be far from home. All hands stretched out the window, surfing the breeze as the radio plays. Miles keep rolling, we'll keep going. We can live this dream alive in the shelter. All we need is love. All we need is love in the shelter. All we need is love. All we need is love. The open road feels like home. We got no plans on where we're going. The open road feels like home. We got no plans. Who needs them though? The open road feels like home. We got no plans on where we're going. The open road feels like home. We got no plans. Who needs them though? In the shelter. All we need is love. All we need is love in the shelter. All we need is love. All we need is love. Birds are flying up above. We both need a little love. Hiding a million different things. Waiting for the nighttime to see what it brings. And I'm still living deep in my head. Sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Maybe tonight, maybe bed, could I love instead? Yeah, I'm still living deep in my head. Sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Maybe tonight, maybe bed, could I love instead? Yes, I know we're not the same. I'm so tired of playing games. You don't have to be so hard. Just tell me your dreams, the things you like. What turns you off, what makes you doubt. I'll tell you my deepest secrets. I wanna let them out. Hiding a million different things. Waiting for the nighttime to see what it brings. And I'm still living deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Maybe tonight, late in bed, could I love instead? Yeah, I'm still living deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Maybe tonight, late in bed, could I love instead? I've been walking around, waiting for you to shine. People passing me by. Does it feel like I belong? Trying to keep it alive on this hungry side for a better confirmation. Yeah, I'm heading for the station and I can feel love is real. Now you try. If you're willing to just come along with me, we can feel no more lies. A simple dream of you and all my friends by my side told me that I should find some love. I've been walking around, trying to catch you with my eyes, with no one in my heart.
Hello there, folks! Welcome to a special Thursday edition of Fast Facts Live. I am your host, your quizmaster of ceremonies, Dan O'Keefe. And even though we're on a flirtier day of the week, we're on the upswing of the week, going towards the weekend. It's 5 o'clock everywhere then. We still got trivia for you. We still got 25 and a half, 26 and a half questions, 26 and a half answers. Just what you want, just what you're coming here for. Along with the real reason you're coming here for, the eye candy that is Tom Hillmeyer. Hi, Tom. How are you?
I'm good. I got a haircut this week, so you call me eye candy makes me feel real great.
Yeah, it's a great haircut.
Well, thank you. It was the first time that I ever got a haircut and was confused.
What?
So I'm sitting there.
Explain.
I get the same haircut every time. I get a 3 on the sides and the back. I go to Great Clips. I have easy hair. 3 on the
Yes.
sides and back, and take usually like a ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch off the top. I go like every
Yes.
6 weeks.
You get the
Never-
sport clips haircut.
I get the normal haircut. I have easy hair. $20, I'm out the door. So normally it's like a trimmer on the outside and then scissor off the top and just blend it all together. Great. He never scissored the top of my head. He had like a singular scissor, which one I didn't know that existed.
Like a blade?
Like a blade. Yeah.
Like a straight razor.
Not like a straight razor. Well, it's shaped like a straight razor, but it's not. I was looking
My
at it.
razor.
It's literally like you took half a scissor.
That's
And it had like
absurd.
grooves in it,
Uh-huh.
and he would
a
literally just
bread
pull.
knife?
Kind of. It relates more to a bread knife than it does a straight razor.
Okay.
And he literally grabbed my hair, found the length, put this blade under there, and just pulled
Just sheared.
the whole time. He sheared my head. It hurt. And all of a sudden I'm like sitting there like, just zoning out because I'm getting my hair cut.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm
Oh my
alert.
God.
I'm watching him and I'm like, I'm not going to stop him because it actually looks pretty good.
It does look good.
And then at the end I'm like, all right, this guy knew what he was doing. It was a good haircut, but I'm like, God,
Beauty is
That-
pain.
I've never been surprised at a haircut, and now I have.
I would understand if you were at like some fancy salon and you were with like an Eastern European man who didn't really speak English, but he was like, "Sit down, I do your hair now." You don't even tell him anything, and he just
Yeah.
goes and does it perfectly, and he does it using like kitchen shears and a bread knife, but not your fancy hair cutting scissors one. Like he is cutting bread right
With
beforehand.
a-
He's like, "Come sit down." He's like going back and forth between the two. But at Great Clips,
This guy, so it was one of the first times I did it in the middle of the week. So I got like the weekday guy rather than like a weekend person or a late
okay,
evening person. So I don't know if that's a more lucrative time period that like the better people work during 9 to 5 during the week.
I would think the better people would work 5 to 9.
I don't know.
People go and get their haircut afterward.
And then, but I also like, I go to the same Great Clips pretty much every time. I've never seen this guy before. I have a feeling this is his in-between job. Like,
Okay, like he is a far better stylist than
he's
Great Clips
between
can
salons
handle.
at the moment. So I don't know. I'm grateful. I'll be back in 6 to 8 weeks and see if I get the same
You're-
guy.
You're grateful.
I'm grateful.
You're
I'm
great.
grateful and
Great
$21 later.
Thank you all for listening to our Great Clips conversation.
I was
Come
also
back next
kind
week
of
when Sport
ranting
Clips
because
comes into the game.
several people were logging in at the same time. So
Yes.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you all for being here. It's Thursday, my dudes. And here are the teams that we got playing. We've got Piper's Peeps, Small Italian plus Cat, all one word. Directly related to that team name, she asked me how to spell orange. Uncle Dan's First Fast Facts, Everybody Hates Riss, The Washingtons, Mom and Dad Here Again, and Cat Dog. Thank you all for being here. Yeah. One team name to explain, Uncle Dan's First Fast Facts, also related to Piper's Peeps, my brother and his wife, my sister-in-law, they had a baby. So congrats to them. Very happy for them. Their daughter's name is Piper. Piper's Peeps are my parents, Brian and Trish. Seems like they're doing well. It seems like Piper is doing well. Very excited, very happy for them. But more importantly, the rules of Fast Facts. We don't have a video still, right?
no, there's no video still. I've been busy.
Great.
All of you are in the app. It'll go automatically. You're probably all sitting on a screen right now that says, please wait. When we activate a question, the question will pop up. You answer it. When the question ends, that box will go away. So be quick, because
Gotta be fast.
with YouTube delay, you never know. We've baked in a little bit of delay, but we'll see.
And we've also made it where basically all the answers are short, so you don't have to type.
I don't know if we did that on
time to type stuff.
We didn't do that on
No.
purpose.
We didn't, but it is that way. Sometimes serendipity abounds. But yeah, so the timer, 20 seconds. I'll give you a little buffer on the end in case of buffering and delays, but be fast with your answers. From that, let's get into round one. Starting off with round one, old slang. These are the words that people used back in the olden days before they said Riz and Slay Queen. They said, good job, Polly boy. You're the cat's pajamas. Starting off, question number one. A pine overcoat is slang for what kind of final container? 20 seconds. Hopefully none of you are going towards the pine container. I'll give you like 3 more seconds and then we're going 1, 2, 3. Question number 2. Hey gang, we're gonna go to the local Red Onion. It's dingy, got sticky floors, it's kinda seedy, but the pores are strong. What kind of establishment is being referred to as a Red Onion? 20 seconds. All of the background pictures for this round are just old comics. And man, there were a lot of newspaper comics, and they were all very wordy, especially compared to how they are today. Moving on, question number 3. Following that logic from the previous question, someone might have been called a lean-away if they have a few, but not too many of those strong pores. What descriptor is the modern equivalent of a lean away? It's also a song by Jaquan. 20 seconds. Did you know that the Flintstones had a newspaper comic? I didn't until, I don't know, 6 hours ago when I found the background picture and when I wrote this question. It's unrelated to the question. I just felt like it was a fun thing. Number 4. If you wanted to stay dry on a walk, you might pull out your rain napper. Slang for what tool? Question number 5, last question of this round. Because no one wants to know how they're made, what food product has been referred to as Bags O' Mystery? Remember, kids, bags of mystery, bags of fun. Come on, everyone, let's go to the fair. That is it for round number 1. I'm just stalling a little bit because, I can see what teams haven't answered yet. And you gotta be fast. It gotta be fact. It gotta be live. But that's time. That is it for round number 1, double or nothing. If you use any of those old slang terms. What was it? Rain napper? I said it sounded like a slur, and Tom figured out who it's a slur for. It sounds like it's a slur for people from Seattle. Get out of here, you rain napper. Go hang out in the dew. What is this? I can't hear you over all that Puget sound. Round number 2. I'm done with that voice. You're safe. Skiing. Question number 1. Après ski is a French term meaning what? 20 seconds. I bet all of you who were forced to take French class by your mother in hopes that you would become an Olympic translator are feeling pretty good about this question now, huh? Question number 2. The most northern ski resort on Earth is located in what country? I've never been there. I haven't been skiing since I think I was in middle school. I was in a ski club. That was
You
fun.
were in a ski club
I was in a ski club.
in Northbrook,
snowboard.
Illinois?
Yeah, we would go to either Wilmot Mountain or Alpine Valley, both of which are in, you guessed it,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
There you go. Okay.
You know, not the freshest powder.
No.
But question number 3. Cortina d'Ampezzo is a famous ski town located in the Alps of what country? I don't think that town is there, but it is, and it will be. I got a new mug. I was gifted a new mug by him. Santa mug. Every time I go into a store, I'm like, and I see a Christmas mug, I'm like, I want it. And finally, my worst impulse was gifted to me. Next question, question number 4. The Epic Pass is associated with what huge conglomerate's resorts? The Epic Pass is also what I used to skip the line in middle school. I could go in front because I was epic. That's not true. It was very... It's always funny when people are like, oh my god, I was so unpopular in middle school. You probably weren't. You were probably very average. That's what the whole average thing is. Most people were probably very average. I was very average. Lean into it. Question number 5. What is marked as a ski run or path down a mountain for snow skiing, snowboarding, or other mountain sports? What is a marked ski run or path
There
down a
you
mountain for snow
go.
skiing, snowboarding, or other mountain sports? I was wondering what this question meant. What's the term for it? 20 seconds. Oh boy. That's it for round number 2. After you get in your last answer, double or nothing, if you Know the term for a marked ski run or path down a mountain for snow skiing, snowboarding, or other mountain sports. Other mountain sports including tumbling. Tumbling down a mountain? Why not? Volleyball. Downhill volleyball. How would that work? I feel like one team would have a really big advantage. It would be the team on the downhill. That is it for this round. I am wrapping it up. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more answers, more questions, and more rambling. So, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Hey y'all, we are back, and before we go over the answers, merch update. The Fast Facts Live holiday mug is once again back on the Creative Land shop website at shop.wearecreativeland.com. Get a mug. Drink from it. Put your pens in it.
I think December 10th is what our vendor said is the last day to order before Christmas.
So there you go. You got 3 days. If you really want that mug before Christmas, here's a fun fact though. Fun little trick for you. Give it to people after Christmas. They're already inundated with gifts on Christmas. You should be like, hey, sorry, came in the mail late. Give it to them on the 28th. Do you know how excited they'll be? Another thing to unwrap? Incredible.
Yeah, that is
Right?
fun.
It is. But let's unwrap these answers for rounds 1 and 2. What a transition that was. Old slang! A pine overcoat is slang for what kind of final container? Why, boy, that's a coffin. You don't want to hang up in the fine pine coffin overcoat, whatever it's called. Question 2. Hey, gang, we're gonna go to the local Red Onion. It's dingy, got sticky floors, it's kind of seedy, but the pours are strong. What kind of establishment is being referred to as a Red Onion? That is a dive bar. A dive bar. Question number 3. Following that logic, someone might be called a lean away if they have a few, but not too many of those strong pours. What descriptor is the modern equivalent? It's a song by Jake One. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. If you wanted to stay dry on a walk, you might pull out your rain napper. Slang for an umbrella. And because no one wants to know how that made, what food product has been referred to as Bags O' Mystery. Why? Those are sausages. So, round 2, skiing. Après-ski is a French term meaning what? The direct translation, after ski. The most northern ski resort located in what country? It is in Norway, and that ski resort is called Norway. You figured out how to ski. That's great. Number 3, Cortina d'Ampezzo is a famous ski town located in the Alps of Italy. The Epic Pass is associated with what huge conglomerates resorts? Why, that is Vail Resorts, not the town. And 5, what is a marked ski run or path down a mountain for snow skiing, snowboarding, or other mountain sports? That is a piste. I'm really pissed off right now as we go on to round number 3. Round number 3, today's stars, yesterday. They're stars today. Maybe some of them aren't, but this is their past. Question number 1. Now getting awards buzz for a supporting role in May, December, Charles Melton spent 6 years playing Reggie Mantle on what CW show? 20 seconds. That man has a jawline that just like, it doesn't go for days, it goes for months. He can cut diamonds with it. Good for him. Very, very proud of his jawline. As we move on to question number 2. And question number 2, another actor getting major awards buzz, Robert Downey Jr. played the characters of Jimmy Chance and Rudy Randolph III, among others, during his brief stint on what TV show? 20 seconds. Fun thing about Robert Downey Jr. and Charles Melton, they're both getting Oscar buzz for the same award, same category, Best Supporting Actor. Charles Melton for May, December. Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer, but there can only be one. Who's it gonna be? Tune in April to the Academy Awards, only on ABC. Hey, ABC, pay us. Question 3. Gaining fame as a singer who, as an adult, doesn't cry, what performer voiced Sally Brown in 2 1980s Peanuts cartoons, including Flash Beagle? 20 seconds. That background picture is how I feel whenever I have to wake up early in the morning. I'm like, look him up. I mean, the term isn't really for Sally, it was more for Lucy, but I become a real fuss budget. Question number 4. Before Only Murder in the Building, wrote that one wrong, and Disney Channel, Selena Gomez started her career playing the role of Gianna for 13 episodes of what children's show? 20 seconds. This was pointed out, that background image, because of where the crop is, it looks like she's not wearing a shirt. She's on the Golden Globes red carpet. She was wearing a dress. She was clothed. You don't have to worry about that. I know you were, but worry no longer. Let's move on to question number 5. This is maybe the one that is not modern. Prior to playing Andy Hardy, what actor played the character of Mickey Maguire in 78 short films from 1927 to 1934? And that is it for this round. Today's stars, yesterday, and this guy. Maybe not one of today's stars, but you know what? If you knew him, you knew him. That question was our hint on social media on Facebook and Twitter at Fast Facts Live. And the sausage question was our video hint. The video was a cat carrying a bunch of sausages down the street. But that video hint is exclusive to Patreon patrons. Let's move on to round number 4. Round number 4, the gold standard. Question number 1. What is the atomic symbol for gold? 20 seconds. Those look like chicken nuggets in the background. That's it. Question number 2. On August 15th, 1971, the United States suspended the ability to directly convert US dollars to gold, making USD what kind of currency? 20. Bonus question for you. How much money is on the background image right there? I'm guessing like $200. Visible on the screen. Maybe more, maybe less. Remember, the name of the game is Fast Facts Live, except for when my controller breaks. Let's move on to question number 3. Which James Bond villain had a woman killed by having her painted in gold? Was it asbestos paint or lead paint? I don't know. 20 seconds. Tom was just telling me that Mythbusters tested this.
They did.
And what was the result?
You can't kill somebody by just painting them in paint.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah. Otherwise, I would be in a lot of trouble. What? That wasn't a confession. Question number 4. What's the official name for the gold reserves at Fort Knox? This is a longer one, so sorry for lying to you earlier. Fort Knox always has such a cool name, and then you see pictures of it, and it's just kind of like a building in the middle of nowhere, which is the point. I don't know. I think it's kind of overblown, the whole gold thing. What are we using it for? Why don't we have like government cheese be the thing that we formally back our currency on? Question number 5. Which country was the largest producer of gold in 2020 and is usually one of the highest consumers as well? 20 seconds. Have you ever held a gold bar, Tom?
I don't think so.
I don't think I have either. I don't think I've ever actually touched, outside of jewelry, real gold.
Real gold.
Real gold! 1 second, let me lick the tip of my pickaxe. Gold!
Well, I was trying to do Gold Member from Austin Powers.
Oh. Real gold. I can't do it.
No.
That's just Jimmy Stewart.
Don't even try.
Gold?
Is that
That's
AI
it for this
generated
round.
Jimmy Stewart?
Yeah, famously calm actor Jimmy Stewart will read you to sleep. That is it for this round, Double or Nothing. If you love gold, maybe even 2 gold doubloons, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have the answers and questions, so don't go anywhere. Hey all, we're back, and like I said before, not only do we have the mug, our special holiday mug available on shop.wearecreativeland.com, we have a bunch of other merch. Fast Facts merch, in conclusion merch at shop.wearecreativeland.com. We also have a Patreon, patreon.com/FastFactsLive. Social media at FastFactsLive. So you can support us any way you can, any of those areas, just following us, liking our stuff, sharing with your friends. Best way, as always, tell your friends to play, get them to play. More players, more fun, more trivia. We have a new episode of In Conclusion coming out tonight or tomorrow, depending on when I edit it. It's Inside Llewyn Davis, the Coen Brothers movie.
Isn't it
And
inside?
then after that,
Hold on.
Inside
What's the
Llewyn
name?
Davis.
Isn't it? Is that how you pronounce it?
How did you think it was pronounced?
Oh, I guess it is. I don't know. I've never seen it. I thought
Inside
it was like.
Llewyn Davis?
I thought
Is
it
that
was
Llewellyn Moss?
I thought it was Llewellyn Davis.
No, Llewellyn is the main character of No Country for Old Men.
Inside Llewellyn Davis. Look at that.
There you go.
Maybe
New
I'll watch
episode.
it and listen to the podcast.
That's the ideal purpose. That's the ideal way to do it. And calendar-wise, Tom, will we be back on Wednesday? 6 days from now?
Yeah, I'm in town. And not busy.
Great.
Well, I'm busy, but I'm free.
Mark your calendars. December
Free.
13th.
I am literally free every Wednesday until January 17th.
That's incredible.
And then starting January 17th, there's 3 Wednesdays around. No, I might be able to do the one. I might be able to do the one between, but like the January 17th and January 31st, I'm absolutely not available. January 24th, I could probably make work. I made it work last year for that show. I can probably do that show. I can probably do it again.
We will keep everyone updated on Tom's incredible feats of
What? I want
facts.
everybody to remember what I just said. They have
We'll
the-
never
they
remind you.
Everybody has my calendar in front of them right now, right?
Right, yeah. We're all
Yeah.
filling it out.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. Let's go over the answers for rounds 3 and 4. Starting out with round number 3, and that is today's stars yesterday. Or yesterday's stars yesterday. Now getting awards buzz for his supporting role in May-December, Charles Melton spent 6 years playing Reggie Mantle on Riverdale. Not about dancing. Robert Downey Jr. played Jimmy Chance and Rudy Randolph III during his brief stint on what TV show? It was 1985. It was Saturday Night Live. Gaining fame as a singer who as an adult doesn't cry. What performer voiced Sally Brown in 2 Peanuts cartoons in the 80s? That is Fergie. For Only Murders in the Building and Disney Channel, Selena Gomez started her career playing the role of Gianna on what children's show? That was on Barney and Friends. And lastly, prior to playing Andy Hardy, what actor played the character of Mickey McGuire in 78 short films over a 7-year span? That was Mickey Rooney. The gold standard. The atomic symbol for gold is AWW, freak out. Speaking of freaking out, on August 15, 1971, the United States suspended the ability to directly convert US dollars to gold, making USD what kind of currency? It became a fiat currency. It's backed by the full credit and faith of the American government. Question number 3. Which James Bond villain had a woman killed by having her painted in gold? That's in the name, Goldfinger. Question 4. The official name of the gold reserves at Fort Knox? It is the United States Bullion Depository. You did need to have bullion depository in your answer. Those 2 exact words. If it was just that, we took it. But bullion reserve did not count. Question 5. Which country was the largest producer of gold in 2020 and usually one of its higher consumers? China. That's it. Round number 5. Toss-up round. It could be anything. It's this. Maribor is the 2nd largest city in what European country? You got 20 seconds. the you know what America's really missing that Europe has, aside from a lot of things? Big squares like that. Like European cities do city squares really well. Not really a thing. The
Because
US
they were founded
as a
before
whole.
cars.
Most U.S. cities were founded before cars.
Yeah, then the cars took.
Cars came out in 2006.
Really?
The movie, yeah.
Oh,
I don't know history. Question number 2. On this day in 1963, what technology debuted during the Army-Navy football game? I understand the whole thing with the Army-Navy game, like, oh, it's history. Neither of the teams are good anymore. This is the only time anyone ever cares about Army or Navy as football. But I like traditions, so I'm kind of fun with it. We got 5 hours of sleep last night. Moving on to question number 3. The 2024 Summer Olympics are being hosted in what country? 20 seconds. I have nothing to say about the Olympics. Moving on, question number 4. The late Henry Kissinger was born in 1923 in what country? Henry Kissinger. He lived a long life. And we are moving on to question number 5. Question number 5. Dog Problems is the second album by the band The Format, whose lead singer, Nate Roos, later formed what pop-punk band? Pop rock. Definitely not punk. What pop rock band? 20 seconds. I wonder what problems dogs think they have. I'm too happy. I can't run around all the time. I keep knocking wine down. I don't know. What would dog problems? That's it. Double or nothing if you have ever had dog problems. As we move on to the Hail Mary question. And the Hail Mary question category is Christmas songs. If you need to see what scores you have as we get into the Hail Mary, you can look up at the top of the screen as they scroll through so you can place your wagers. We still don't have that score screen to place your bets, right?
yeah, you don't have to rub it in.
I'm just asking. I wanted to make sure that I didn't just totally skip it over.
No, you're sitting on the right page. It'll eventually show
Okay,
up
great.
when I have a free moment to, breathe.
Yeah. Tom is very busy, so the fact that he does even all this for Fast Facts is
I'm a
incredible.
busy guy.
I'm very appreciative of it.
Aw.
Anyway, do you want to write a final paper for me too?
No.
My last paper for my grad school program?
Dan, I already put your celebration that you're graduating in my calendar, which means you have to graduate now.
I know, right? What's bad, I wish this class is fine. It's whatever. But I was looking and I was like, would it be possible for me to not do this final project and graduate, pass this class. No, the whole final, the paper and the project are worth 40% of the grade. Ugh.
That sucks.
Yeah, so I have to do it. Boo. Ugh.
Boo.
I have to do something that I chose to do.
Damn.
Horrible time this is. I think everybody's got the pets in.
From what it looks like, yeah.
So, here is your Hail Mary question. Not typically not performed, the first verse of what classic Christmas song begins with the lyrics, "The sun is shining, the grass is green, the orange and palm trees sway. There's never been such a day in Beverly Hills, LA." You have 20 seconds. What song is it? Maybe my knowledge of Christmas songs goes too deep, because I could almost pull these lyrics from memory, and I've never heard them. But you've got to get those answers in. I believe in you. Do you believe in you? We're waiting on answers from 2 teams so that we can move on. I don't want to skip over it. But you gotta get that answer in. Now we're just waiting on 1 team. And we can call you up by name. Angela, get your answer in. The theme is fast. There we go. In case of a tie, here's the tiebreaker question. In square kilometers, how large is Beverly Hills? That's it. That's all the questions. That's all the answers. You don't need to, whatever. Tie. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll tally up the scores and tell you who won. So don't go anywhere. Heyo, we're back. Let's go over the answers and see who won this thing. Round number 5, the toss-up round. Maribor is the second largest city in what European country? Good thing none of you looked at the image source because it was written right there. The answer is Slovenia. Question 2. On this day in 1963, what technology debuted during the Army-Navy football game? That is the technology of instant replay. The 2024 Summer Olympics are being hosted in what country, not city? And it's not India, it's France. The late Henry Kissinger was born in 1923 in what country? Now known as the Germany. It's still Germany. I thought he was Czech for some reason. And question 5. Dog Problems is the second album by the band The Format, whose lead singer Nate Roos later formed what pop rock band? He formed Fun. And our Hail Mary. Typically not performed. The first verse of what classic Christmas song begins with the lyrics, "The sun is shining, the grass is green, the orange and palm trees sway, there's never been such a day in Beverly Hills, LA." The answer is I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Ignore the fact that I wrote Churstmas. We had no tie, but how large is Beverly Hills in kilometers? 14.8 square kilometers. It's small. That's it for everything. So, now, let's see who won by putting up the final scores. Starting off with the team that ended up in last place with 0 points, it's Cat Dog. Thank you for playing, though. In 8th place with 3 points, Mom and Dad here again. In 7th with 6, Left My Phone at Gap. Fun place to leave it. Also in 6th, Small Italian plus Cat, all one word. In 5th with 14 points, Everybody Hates Riss. In 4th with 17, She Asked Me How to Spell Orange. My favorite Beatles lyric. In 3rd with 23 points, The Washingtons. In 2nd with 29 points, Uncle Dan's First Fast Facts. And in 1st place, with 1 more point, stealing the thunder from the new parents, the new grandparents. Piper's Peeps. Congratulations for winning this week's episode of Fast Facts Live. Because you won, you get to pick between either a Creative Land Shop gift card, an Amazon gift card, or the cup. You know which one you want. You want the cup. Thank you all for playing this week. A very special thank you to our patrons, and the biggest thank you of all to Tom for producing the show.
Thank you for hosting.
We will be back on a short week of rest, like a team that plays on Monday Night Football. We'll be banged up and probably likely to get injured.
Can you hit that button that you're supposed to hit?
Oh, the one that says, "Hit me one more time, Daddy"?
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
Because it's asking you to. There you go.
Yes, we'll be back next week on December 13th with a new episode of Fast Facts. So, in the meantime, everybody stay safe and have fun. Bye-bye!